Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you all are doing good. I am your science teacher of grade 4. Students, open your book, page number 16. Today we are going to start our new unit number 2, growth and movement in living things. What do you mean by growth? Growth is actually maturation. It's also increase in size. And movement is act of moving the body or body parts when you move from one place to another place. In this unit we will study about the growth and movement in living things, how they can grow and how they can move from one place to another place. Come to the next page, page number 17. Living and non-living things. What do you mean by living and non-living things? Actually, living things can eat, they can breathe, they can move from one place to another place. For example, take an example of animals, take an example of plants. Non-living things cannot eat, they cannot breathe, they cannot able to move. Take an example of a toy car. They cannot eat. It's an example of non-living thing. Living things are quite different from non-living things. They are different from each other. Living things and non-living things are different from each other. They have characteristics which non-living things do not have. Plants and animals are living things. They are alive. Now plants and animals are living things. First characteristic of living thing is living things eat. Underline this. Plants can make their own food, animals eat plants and other animals. Now how plants can prepare their own food? They can prepare their food through photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process in which plants prepare their own food. They can use air, water and sunlight. Through this they can prepare their food. Animals eat dead plants and also they can eat flesh of other animals. Living things breathe. Second characteristic of living thing is they can breathe. Now how they can breathe? They take in air to produce energy. The oxygen in the air changes the food inside their bodies to energy. Living things need energy for all their activities. Now they inhale air. They can take in air. For what? For producing energy. The oxygen in the air change the food inside their body to energy. And living things need energy to do different activities. Third one is living things get rid of waste. Underline this. Third characteristic is they can get rid of waste. Means they can the undigested thing or the unwanted things remove from their body or unwanted things from the body. They get rid of waste or unwanted things from the body. Living things are able to move. Fourth characteristic is living things are able to move. They can move from one place to another place. Plants can move some of their parts. Animals can move from place to place. Now plants can also move some of the parts. For example, take an example of sunflower. They can move their direction to the sun. They can move their face. The sunflower move their face to the sun. Animals can move from place to place, and animals can use feet and they can move from place to place. Living things grow. Fifth characteristic is they can grow. Means they have increase in size. They increases in size, they become heavier. Their size increase. Living things can feel the changes around them. They can react to the changes. Now sixth characteristic is that they can feel the changes around them. Means they can react to these changes. Non-living things do not have the above characteristic. Examples of non-living things include rocks, stones, pebbles, things made of plastic, etc. Now these are examples of non-living things and they do not have these characteristics. Again I summarize the topic. The characteristic of living thing, first is that they can eat. Second, they can breathe. Third, they get rid of waste. Fourth, they able to move. They are able to move. Fifth one is they can grow. Sixth one is they feel the changes. And non-living things do not have these changes, these characteristics. Remember and understand. Name 5 things that living things can do that non-living things cannot do. You can name any 5 things that living things can do and non-living things cannot do. As I told you that first thing, living things can eat. Non-living things cannot eat. Living things can breathe. Non-living things cannot breathe. Living things are able to move. Non-living things are not able to move. Living things can grow. Non-living things cannot grow. Living things can feel the changes and non-living things cannot feel the changes. I think it's enough for today. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.